You know, I loved the women. I was top of the world, and I fucked a lot.
His depression and fame led him to drugs, alcohol, and to the infamous cheating scandal that destroyed his marriage and sent his career into a downward spiral.
Hey, no comment. No comment. Okay, guys, no comment. Why you guys? Can't you go film somebody else? You know. Okay, guys. Can I get to my? I want to get to the door. Okay, guys. There's nothing to take a picture of. Johnny Quickstep. Okay. That's enough. No more. Johnny Quickstep.
Quickstep was all over the news. Rumors took a life of their own. Johnny inevitably had to face the world and to apologize for his torrid sexcapades in what was one of the most watched press conferences by an athlete to date.
Good morning, and thank you for joining me. Many of you in this room are my friends. Many of you in this room know me. Many of you have cheered for me, or you've worked for me, or you supported me. Now, every one of you has a good reason to be critical of me. I want to say to each of you, simply and directly, I am deeply sorry for my irresponsible and selfish behavior that I engaged in many times. To my fans, I have let you down. My wife Candy, please, has never hurt me that night or any other night. Ever. She barely touches me sexually. I was unfaithful. I had affairs. Many affairs. I cheated. I only thought about me, myself, and my penis. I felt I was entitled. I am who I am. I am a champion. And I thought I could see many people without having ever to be caught. I hurt my wife, my dogs, my lawyer, Steve, my dry cleaner, Billy, my goldfish, Ron, my trainer, my for-profit charity in Mexico, and my kids all around the world and the Laval area who could never be like me but wished to be like me. You can be like me if you just, close your cell phone when your wife is around, or delete the messages that you once had. I think that's the best way to go with that. I have brought this on myself. Who knew that I could get so much ass? I'm sorry again. Candy, I love you. I would like to sleep with you again one day. Mom, earmuffs. Cover your ears. It's not a good time to listen. I fucked a lot.
After admitting his indiscretions, Quickstep struggled to recover. The media ate it up, and the ladies he had affairs with began shedding light into this once very private individual's personal life. And his wife Candy, who divorced him after the sex scandal that you were involved in, because he found your text messages. Those were some torrid text messages. You liked to text a lot.
Yeah, well, I didn't have to text that much because he's fast, so just a little.
So one text and he walked right to your apartment.
He would do that. But then again, it's just text is, I guess, it kind of ruined him. But I didn't know that was me. I didn't.
Well, you're one of many
There were about 30 women that texted
Really,
me.
30?
Yeah,
Well, it kind of makes sense because since it didn't last long, I get how he could compensate
So he
by
walks from
flying.
one place to the
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm guessing he's walking fast, and then he does the other stuff fast. So.
All because of a cell phone, you know, you gotta delete your messages. Remember to delete your messages. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, that's a very valuable advice for you kids out there. Cell phones are difficult to watch, and you gotta maintain the text messages away from your loved ones. Delete them. Or just don't have sex, just be celibate. You know, yeah, write that down. Yeah, being celibate is better. You sure you don't want to drink? Bobby! Bobby! That kid, you know, he runs a lot. Didn't want to follow me, he didn't want to walk fast, he wanted to run, so he ran away from home a couple of times. We caught him back after, you know. And I think rugby. These guys are good. These guys are they're real pros. They train a lot, they practice like there's no tomorrow. They need to practice. I practiced. In the beginning I practiced a lot. And I did. But you know, it's
When he first appeared on the speedwalking scene, Johnny Quickstep changed the way speedwalkers train. His trainer's unorthodox methods and rigorous practices made Quickstep a force to be reckoned with, an unbeatable speedwalking machine. His training became the standard for up-and-coming speedwalkers, and he never looked back. So when did you decide to train Quickstep? When did you pick up that training?
Oh, you know, he didn't train, he was fast, you know, Quickstep, he was fast. And we were going in training, train. Oh man. I got a living. I like a rock.
Quickstep was a machine. His pre-race training was unequaled. Meditation, balance, strength training, nothing was left to chance. Under the professional and rigorous guidance of his beloved trainer, Quickstep was a force. Their bond and work ethic were priceless. They were tighter than a Miley Cyrus twerking number. Their friendship was a thing of beauty.
You know, I was always a rich kid. I was born to a rich family, but all I ever wanted to do was race. Walk fast. That's what I love doing. And you made me do that. You gave me that opportunity. You know, without you, I'd still be by myself. You are my man. You're my trainer. You know, it's so great being with you here. It's such a beautiful time.
But after Quickstep's sexting scandal and son's death, his motivation fizzled and even his trainer could not ignite that once burning desire to train and race. The following footage was an exclusive video that showed Quickstep's unwillingness to practice before his comeback race.
Okay, good, you happy? You happy? Is this what you want me to do? Man, I'm cold! Why are you being such a pain? I do this every day.
Do it!
Okay. Yeah, there, look, I'm doing it. Happy. I'm doing it. You happy? You happy? Look, this guy's sleeping. I'm barely sleeping. I don't want to do this.
You know, you're going to be doing.
What do you want me to do? You want me to climb? I don't want to climb. Why? I don't climb in a race. Yeah, but it makes no sense. Nobody climbs in a race. What the hell is... I don't want to do this, okay? This is useless. I don't do this in friggin' races. I'm out of here. I am out of here. I am gone.
So when did you really decide to take over Quickstep's, championship reign? When did you start becoming the star?
Well, the moment I realized that he was getting slower a little bit because of all that candles and all that, money makes you do stuff that you don't want to do. He got caught in the mistake. He got caught in the plan. It was all about, drugs, things and all that. Forgot completely about practicing.
Oh, what a day! The day of the big race! Quickstep's comeback! The moment we've all been waiting for! They're at the starting line, waiting for the gunshot. It's Quickstep versus Black Sheep versus Rick the Slick Smiley in this final. And here we go! They're off! Guns a-blazing! Quickstep with the lead in this marathon of a race. It looks like a two-man chase for the championship. Rick the Slick Smiley is content with third place. Here comes Black Sheep. They're bump to bump, jostling for position. Oh Lord, Quickstep is down. Black Sheep will cross the line first for the win. What a race! Quickstep a step behind, his first loss. How could this be? How could this be? Oh Lord, what have we seen today? Quickstep done! Could it be? His championship reign is over!